What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. MTG here with another episode. If you're new to the channel, hi there. This is iPad mini 6, but as the title says, we're going to talk about iPad mini 7, everything we know, the rumors, what's 100% confirmed, what's not confirmed, and I'm going to share with you guys some of my thoughts and what I would like to see. Rumor roundup, iPad mini 7, let's go. So iPad mini was first unveiled around 2012, and it received updates pretty much every year from 2012 to 2016. And then we got an update in 2019, and that was really it. Until 2021, when Apple just took us off guard and unveiled iPad mini 6, an updated design, a really powerful device, because I've been using it since it was unveiled. This was the first thing I pre-ordered before the 13 series, and I absolutely love it. And as a device that now seems to stick around for longer in between updates, I think our hardware refresh in 2023 it's not certain. Like, this is already a great hardware redesign with iPad mini 6, so I don't think we're gonna see one with iPad mini 7. But the 7th gen iPad mini is one of the iPad models that is most actively rumored to potentially launch this year. And so the one that's talked about the most. Now, there's a few concrete rumors about the new iPad mini. Bloomberg's Mark Gurman has said that an iPad mini this year with a minor spec bump, it's not out of the question. And Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo believes that the 7th gen iPad mini will begin mass shipments towards the end of 2023 or in the first half of 2024. So we may get a launch this year, or we may see it be pushed out to 2024, which at this point I'm thinking probably like a March event, but that's just my own thoughts. Now, one of the rumored features with iPad mini 7 is probably going to be a smart connector. The iPad mini lacks a smart connector like the bigger iPad models. And if Apple were to add one to this iPad mini, it would bring its feature set in line, which means you can hook up a keyboard like you have with, like a Magic Keyboard like you have with iPad Pro. And if there is a new smart connector on the iPad mini 7, I think you can expect Apple to make special attachments to make use of the new functionality. Now you're thinking, a keyboard with iPad mini, that's pretty, like the keyboard itself is going to be small. And I've made videos about different types of keyboards, like Bluetooth keyboards with iPad mini 6. Yes, it is small, but you do get used to it once you start using that smaller keyboard. Now, we've heard rumors about different options for chipsets, but there's 3 options here. So there's a beefed up A15 chip, and we currently have an A15 Bionic chipset in the iPad mini 6. So a beefed up A15 chip, because the reason why this is one option, this is not confirmed, but it's an option, is because iPhone 14 also has A15 Bionic chipset. Didn't go with A16 like the 14 Pros did. So we just might get beefed up A15 and A17 or even M1. Like, there's 3 options. I don't think they're gonna be putting M1 in an iPad mini, but you never know. You never know. Like, I was not expecting M1 in the iPad Air series, but they went ahead and put it in. We can't even use M1, and they released M2 iPad Pros. We can't even use M1 to its full potential on the iPad. So I don't think they're gonna put M1 at least in this. Probably like an A17 is what I'm hoping for. But yeah, 3 different chipsets. They even may go with A16. Who knows? Those stuff have not been confirmed, but Mark Gurman's rumored thing about spec upgrade is probably going to be just a chipset. Now, ProMotion is something we'd love to see with iPad mini 7, but it looks like we're not going to be getting it for a while. And I'll be showing, if you see a screenshot here right now, you're going to see Ross Young, a little dialogue he has on Twitter, and it looks like we're not going to be getting ProMotion for a while. But that's one of the things, like, if Apple put ProMotion in this, would have been absolutely amazing. But looks like we're not going to. Price is probably going to be about the same, starting $499. That's really it. That's really everything we know. We don't know the configuration, if it's going to be 64 gigs, 256 gigs, starting at $499. But that's really it. We don't have any more concrete information as of right now. Now, what would I like? Since I've been using this device, I have some thoughts. One would be I would love ProMotion. Like, I would not think twice about picking up iPad mini 7 if there was ProMotion. I got used to the 60 hertz and the whole jelly scrolling thing doesn't bug me at all. Like, I actually don't really notice it if I don't put my mind to it and be like, oh, there's, a jelly scrolling effect on here. I don't really think about it, so it doesn't really annoy me. And I'm used to the 60 hertz, but I also would love ProMotion on this. I wouldn't think twice. And another thing is, it fits great in the hand, but if it did have ProMotion, it would seep through some battery. And the battery life on this it's good, but it's not great. And if you're gonna be using this all day, then you wanna have great battery life. And I think you can make this device a little bit thicker. I wouldn't mind to have a bigger battery and better battery life. That's one of the things I want. And I also would like to see a higher base configuration model. Even if they released a 128 gig, that would be easier to recommend as a base model rather than 64 gigs. 64 gigs nowadays, it fills up really quickly. I even have the 256 gigs and I'm afraid it's going to fill up with the amount of work that I do on the iPad mini 7. It already has Apple Pencil support. That rumored smart connector does sound great, and I would love to have it because, Magic Keyboard, iPad mini 7 would be great. But again, I've used keyboards before, Bluetooth keyboards with this iPad mini 6, and the typing experience is it's just crunched up because of the device itself being so small. The keyboard itself as well is really small, so it won't make the experience easier if you had a Magic Keyboard for iPad mini 7. Sounds great, and it sounds like a dream come true, but probably won't happen. That's just some of the things I would like to see. ProMotion has just been one of the main things, like one of the biggest features a lot of people would like to see with their upcoming iPad mini 7. Hopefully one day they do. But in the meantime, iPad mini 6 is still out on the market. It's a great device. Absolutely love it. Like, I would love just making content about iPad mini 6, but I also like reviewing other devices and checking them out as well. But yeah, that's really been it. If iPad mini 7 does come out, I will be picking up a cellular model because this one is not a cellular, and I will finally be able to use it with more freedom than with iPad mini 6 because it's a cellular model. So that's really it, iPad mini 7. I'll keep you guys updated on my community page. Follow me on Twitter for updates on iPad mini 7 if there is any. And that's really been it. If you guys did enjoy this video, and if you want to check out my latest wallpaper pack, it's called the Wisp. I'll be leaving a link in the description down below. Be sure to Superman the like button, comment down below, and best of all, share this video because it really does help out the channel a lot and will help push my content out to more people. That's been it for me. I'll catch you guys in the next episode.